a basic scripture for you that would be so important for you to be reminded of today. It's John 10:27. It says, "My sheep hear my voice, and they know me, and they follow me." And then the very next part of it says, "And they will not follow the voice of another." And I just wonder how many of us are quick to follow the voice of the other. Because in order to know a voice, you have to hear it more than once. And, say you have a loved one, and they call you. You know when your mom calls, you always know it's your mom. I mean, she can just breathe and you know it's your mom on the phone. Or someone that you really care about, they can just say one word and you're like, "Oh, hey." And well, if it's somebody that you don't talk to very often, you know that phone call that you get and they're like, "Guess who?" And you're like, "I don't know." And you're like, "Keep talking." They're like, "I can't believe you don't recognize my voice." You've had those phone calls. Well, it's because maybe you haven't talked to that person in a while, so you don't know who it is. Man, I think we do this with God. I think we do this with God way too easily, honestly. I think it comes very easily for us to get just too busy. But it says, John 10:27, "My sheep, they hear my voice, they know me, and they follow me." I think that our generation needs to have a shift in worship, and it needs to be a shifting of worship leaders who aren't just finding good songs and who aren't just taking good classes or having a degree or a Bible school degree or anything like that, but it's just us in worship knowing the shepherd's voice. That's why sometimes I just stop. At first when this started happening like a year ago, God started shifting something in my worship leading. And I felt like it was really hard because I didn't know where to go. And I felt like I had to fill every wave of space with something. And, come on, let's lift our hands and let's magnify. Let's, that worship leader thing that's real busy and crazy sometimes. It is needed. Don't get me wrong. It is very needed. We have to lead. As a worship leader, we have to lead people. But we also need to just get them there. And then once they're there, let them just eat in the pasture. The shepherd gets the sheep to the pasture with the rod and tells them where to go and keeps them in the fences. But then once they're there, they can eat and they can partake of what the shepherd has gotten them there to do, which is to eat and to taste and see that the Lord is good.